Hi everybody, and especially Maggie, because we're going to talk about crop circles. So I put a note out on my Telegram channel asking for questions to be, topics to be asked and talked about. So here we go. Now, crop circles, bloody brilliant question, Maggie. Thank you for asking that, because last year, which is only a few days ago or weeks ago, we hardly had any crop circles. Nearly every year we have at least 12 or more that land in the UK, and around the world there's probably many more on top of that one. But last year I think we maybe had about one or two, and the most of them are made by our galactic neighbours. Lots of them are made by man, and you can tell the man-made ones when you look down on a man-made one. They are not symmetrical and they are not crisp. You can see the lines are a little bit jagged, and that's because when you're holding a piece of string and a piece of wood, then it's really hard to get those edges nice and crisp, plus all the twisty twirly stuff that you get from a real crop circle. Now, these crop circles were designed, these shapes were designed to unlock the consciousness within the human race. Now, this is going to continue on another question. I'm talking about quantum entanglement, etc., but we'll leave that for a minute. So these shapes, they were actually locked in your DNA and subconscious. So when you are guided to follow crop circles anywhere around the world, as in on the internet, and you see a shape, and that shape will actually do something within your body, consciously and subconsciously, and with your DNA. So these shapes were designed to awaken certain information, directions to go in, knowledge to receive, and our galactic neighbours were very aware of this, because the whole situation that we are in has been designed and worked out for millions of years. Don't forget, the time that we work with is, how can I put it? We are led to believe that time is real, and we know it's not, right? Time is not real. Time is like an elastic band. It can be stretched, it can be shrunk, it can be moved all over the place. And that's basically where we are. So the time that they had in their minds, way back, knowing and understanding where we are going to be in, let's say, 1,000,000 years time or 100,000 years time, they would set in motion certain programs within the DNA of humanity. It may have even been done through interbreeding. Who knows? They could have placed programs within the sperm, within the egg, etc., within our galactic neighbours, interbreeding with the human race to install or instill the programs ready to be activated through and from the crop circles. And if you go back 15 years or so and looking at the crop circles way back then, they were absolutely extraordinary, totally impossible by several men and bits of string and bits of wood. No way. These were definitely placed there by our galactic neighbours to unlock information within us. So that's my take on crop circles. They are a key, a code for us. Now, so the question is, why hardly any crop circles last year? There were a few, but they were man-made. I'm not even sure if we had any real galactic neighbours crop circles. We'll call them circles, but they're not. They're formations, aren't they? But we had a few man-made ones, and yeah, they were absolutely dreadful. Pretty, but and a bit skillful, but definitely not our galactic neighbours. So why? I believe that we are so close to the stepping off point from, as somebody said, when will this shit show end? So this is all, the questions that have come in are amazing. You don't believe what you've just done. You're virtually answering the questions that you've asked by the question itself. So when will this shit show end? I believe that our galactic neighbours know that we are this close, that we've had all the activations from the crop circles or crop formations, We didn't have any last year that I'm aware of. You know, I love crop circles, and I've been following them for a very, very long time, and especially looking out for the real, genuine ones, because they do stuff to me as well. They unlock codes within me to stimulate a new direction of knowledge and wisdom, understanding and teachings that I then immediately share with you guys. So that is crop circles. So anybody telling you, oh, as I add to that piece of information, now, yeah, just come to me. If you know the book Hidden Messages Within Water by Dr. Emoto, most people do. He discovered that when you show an image to pure water in a test tube, the water molecules have memory, it's intelligent, and it takes on board that information being shown to it. So in his book, they showed a picture of an elephant to a test tube full of water for about an hour. And then when they froze the water, the crystals was in the shape of an elephant. Many other images as well that were shown, which were absolutely extraordinary, using sounds, just using thought waves. One of them, which I've got in my book, Empowering the Atomic Body, the Universe Within, is where they showed a crop circle to a test tube full of pure water for about an hour. When they froze it, the water crystals froze into the shape of a UFO, a flying saucer. You couldn't make that up. So basically the information from that picture of a crop circle went into the water molecules that was being frozen, and that's what came out. And that experiment was done time and time and time again with the same result. And that is how science is. You have to be able to recreate the same experiment, which is what he did. So there we go. Crop circles. Thanks for the question, Maggie. Bye.